Hello, I'm J.C. Sullivan. You might wonder what I'm doing at a Buckeye Road picnic, but when I was in the 7th grade, we moved from the west side of Cleveland over to Buckeye Road area. I went to St. Margaret of Hungary grade school from the 7th through the 8th grade, and then graduated from Benedictine High School in 1960. I have a number of friends in the Hungarian community. I filmed this before when it was at St. Margaret's in Orange, and now we're in Hiram, Ohio at the Hungarian Cultural Club land, I guess you'd call it, or cultural garden, if you will. And going to have some fun today. Some of my friends from school are coming out, Jerry Nestor-Tulis, Ron Wassi, and Beth, and looking forward to having some fun. Thanks.
My name is Andrew Hudacko, H-U-D-A-C-K-O. I grew up on 11205 Lardette Avenue in what is called Buckeye Road, or the Buckeye Road neighborhood. I'm a 1957 graduate of St. Margaret of Hungary grade school, and then I was graduated from Benedictine High School. I'm class of 61. I remember my times at St. Margaret very well. When I was a small boy, my grandfather was part of our household, so he would walk me up to school every morning at St. Margaret's so that he could attend Mass. And I remember walking with him to go to school and trying to be a little slow in getting there, and he'd keep the pace up, made sure that we got there. So this is a fun thing to come through too, because I get to live part of my past here, and I have a lot of memories that are in my head right now while this is all going on. So this is a great place to come for anyone who's been connected with Buckeye Road and anybody who's Hungarian, and you should come and enjoy yourself.
Are you on the mailing?
Hi, I'm Barb Rayer. My maiden name was Cholte, and I lived on Buckeye, 123rd Street. Went to Harvey Rice, Audubon, and John Adams. Had such great times there. We all hung around together and down at East End Neighborhood House, and I was a member of the Devados Club, and just had a great time on Buckeye.
They got the whole works. I wish I could get it.
Hi, I'm J.B. Zamiska. I'm originally from 116th in Buckeye. I operate Ray's Printing Service, founded by my dad, and we're still down there to this day. Went to grade school at St. Benedict's and Cathedral Latin, and presently living in Chagrin Falls, married to my wife 35, 40 years, whatever it is, 2 children, and we're here at the Buckeye Road Reunion Picnic. Have a good day.
I remember my Hungarian from the old days. The interpretation is, we are not responsible for lost or stolen articles. They say it in a few more words than me, but that's the gist of it.
Okay, hi, how are you? What is the question?
Just tell us about you.
Oh, okay. I'm Zsolt Molnár. I am a radio host at the Buckeye Radio, and we have here a tent, and everybody can listen our radio show. Our radio show is every Sunday from 2 to 5 in Hungarian language, and everybody welcome to listen to our show.
You told me you've been here 10 years. Where's your hometown?
Yes, I came actually from Transylvania, now is Romania, from Kolozsvár, but otherwise I am Székely, and I am very grateful to be here.
Hey, they told me you were Irish.
No, I am not Irish, I am Hungarian. Székely.
This is the Transylvanian flag.
The Hungarian Transylvanian flag.
And this is the Hungarian flag right here.
My name is Joe W. Ivan. I lived on 12602 Forest, 2915 East 130th, and 9617 Parkview. Went to John Adams, class of '67. I'm retired and just enjoying life.
Rich Ivan, brother of Joe Ivan, same addresses. Currently a resident of New York, coming here for the picnic. Still working.
All right. What part of New York?
Sorry, Bronx, living in the Bronx, working in Queens, and come back to Cleveland maybe 4 or 5 times a year.
I'm Joe D. Ivan. I lived on Buckeye Road from 49 to 76. I live in Lakewood right now. I drank at most of the bars on Buckeye. I am an accountant with RTA, and I don't drink on the job.
Jim Ivan, formerly from 2929 East 102nd Street and 12525 Buckeye Road. I live in North Canton now, and just glad to be here.
This is Walt Mahovlich. Hi, my name is Walt Mahovlich. I'm Hungarian and Croatian American. I'm the leader of the band Harmonia, and we perform both Hungarian and Slovak music. I really am thrilled to be performing for the Buckeye Road reunion. I remember Buckeye very, very fondly as a kid growing up in Cleveland. While we did not live on Buckeye Road, I remember when I was in grade school, my mom would take me down to Buckeye because it was like a trip to the old country. You heard Hungarian on the street, you saw Hungarian signs, you heard Hungarian and Slovak all over the place, and go into things like the Sureti Mulatság, the Grape Harvest Festival, and to the various restaurants, particularly Settler's Tavern, and particularly the Gypsy Cellar. Hearing Rabioshka play really inspired me, and I think that's why I ended up with the sort of band I have.
Hi, my name is Beata Begenia Fedoriuk, and I'm a singer in Harmonia band. We're playing here today in Hiram, Ohio for Buckeye reunion. And I came here 18 years ago from Slovakia. I am from city of Prešov, or Eperjes, which is known to Hungarian people here. I've performed in Slovakia as a professional singer, as a folk singer, and then came here with Sharishan Folk Ensemble. And now I have an honor to perform with Harmonia, all kinds of Eastern European music. We travel all over the United States, and we have an honor to be here today at this reunion. I live in Cleveland, Ohio, with my family and my husband, who is a timbalom player in Harmonia.
I'm Tony Turok. I live in Burton, about 5 miles from here, and glad to see all the people from the old neighborhood, and very good day, and I hope everybody's having a good time.
Whereabouts in the old neighborhood did you live?
I lived on Griffin Avenue off 116th, between 116th and 119th Street.
You live by Tulips, huh?
Right up the street from Jerry Tillis.
Yeah, so you were infected, huh?
Jimmy Kravitz.
Kravitz, yeah. All right, thanks, Tony.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Ron Wassi, and I graduated from St. Margaret's of Hungary in 1954. And I lived on Buckeye most of my life. Then I moved to the Mayfield area, and I now live in Highland Heights, Ohio. There's a lot of people out here I know. I'm very surprised, but there's a lot of people I'd like to see that aren't here, so hopefully it'll come. Thank you.
Those people are dead, Ryan.
What?
Those people are dead.
I know. That's what I was telling Beth on the way here. That's sad.
Hi, I'm Beth Lee.
Lieblich. I'm from Highland Heights. This is my first time here at the picnic. I am so excited to be here, and I can't wait to try the food. Sullen is first on my list. I've heard so much about it, so I'm excited. Have a great day, everybody. Let's party. Bye.
Hey, Jay, how you doing? What, do you want me to know where I'm at?
ID yourself.
Okay, Jerry Tulis.
Where'd you live in Buckeye?
From the old Buckeye neighborhood. Irish-Hungarian, mother Hungarian, dad was Irish. I got a brother, Don. I had a lot of friends over in that area. Always loved them. Always had a good time. I'm a truck driver in 31 years. I'm retired from the Teamsters.
407, right?
407 and 24, and I play softball since about, I was 69. I'm 74 right now, and I'm still playing softball, and I love it dearly. I hope I never have to quit.
Where are you living now?
Now I live in Brunswick, Ohio. Been out there for about 30-some years. I grew up on Griffing, 116-17 Griffing.
With the high school, John Adams?
John Adams and Benedictine. Didn't like Ben.
Graduate?
John Adams.
What year?
What was it? 59, I'd say.
Okay.
As I recall.
Anything else you want to add?
I had good grades. Yeah, I always loved to sing in my whole life, and I used to sing with JC, you, and Ronnie, and Johnny Sveck, and Del, Richard. We did the doo-wop.
Yeah.
We always loved it. We still get around and do it now and then. And Sister Ari, her maiden name. Been married going on 50 years. We're going to celebrate our 50th. I love her dearly. Okay, Jay, is that good?
You're good.
Hi, I'm Esther Ray Airy Tulis. I'm married to Jerry Tulis. I used to live on Buckeye Road, but I live below the hill, down on 89th and Buckeye, around St. Elizabeth's. That's where I grew up, but still went to school with all the kids at Upper Buckeye. Adams, got married at St. Margaret's, had been coming to the festivals, was in the festival a couple of times when I was a kid. For many years, thoroughly enjoyed out here in Hiram. Looking forward to a great day. Bye-bye.
Now you were on Lower Buckeye, but you moved to Upper Buckeye.
Yes.
On Forest Avenue, is that right?
That's correct.
About 120th and Forest?
That's right. That's
What a
right.
memory.
Yes, and then when we got married, we lived on Griffing and on Continental, and then after that, we moved over on the west side. But all in all, it's been great fun.
My name's Tom Remming, and I went to St. Margaret's, graduated in 1963. Attended Max Hayes or Benedictine for 1 year, and then Max Hayes for 3. Was drafted in the Army, and was in Vietnam from 69 to 70. I lived on 128th and Buckeye, and later moved on to 126th and Griffing. And now I live in Walton Hills, Ohio.
What unit were you in now?
I was with the 116th Assault Helicopter Company.
And what'd you do?
I was a door gunner crew chief on gunships.
He was a bad dude, isn't he?
I'm bad.
Hi, I'm Karen Bartko Remming. I grew up on 126th and Griffing. I attended Our Lady of Peace grade school, and I went to Beaumont High School and graduated 1972. I married my next door sweetheart, Tom. We'll be celebrating 41 years of marriage, and we have a daughter. Bye.
Benedictine, 1960. Hey, we went to school together. Hey. What was your name back then?
Tommy.
And this is his Goomba Chuck, right? Chuck, what do you have to say, man?
Not too much, just hanging in there.
He's hanging in there, folks.
Where's his jacket?
Hi, I'm Paul Ibrani. We live... Got it? Hi, I'm Paul Ibrani. We live in Aurora. Grew up on Buckeye Road, 125th, 100 Park Hill, and 126th Street. 3 different places. Married Loretta Major from 125th Street. Went to St. Margaret's of Hungary and went to Benedictine, and proud to be Hungarian.
Hi, I'm Loretta Ibrani, Paul's wife, and he forgot to tell you that we've been married 51 years. And we're still happy.
Where'd you grow up?
125th and Buckeye.
And you went to grade school where?
I went to Our Lady of Peace.
In high school?
Hoban Dominican High. Yeah.
Okay, and we'll go back to Paul for a minute. What year did you graduate from Benny?
Benedictine, 1958.
2 years before me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a lot younger.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to have to end this conversation now.
Look
Yeah, I really enjoyed every minute of high school. Too bad it's all over with. All right, miss everybody. That's it.
it's nice today to see some old friends. I'm looking at Ronnie Wassey, Dell, Tom Remming, Jerry Tolis. Tom went to, you know Karen? She went to Lady of Peace. Karen, I don't know what her maiden name was though. She's at the end of the table. And you said you went to Lady of Peace?
Actually, St. Agnes grade school, which they tore down. Yeah, but then we moved to 125th. We went to Our Lady of Peace Parish. And then when I graduated from grade school, we went to Hoban Dominican.
And St. Agnes was over on St. Clair Superior?
Yeah, that's the one. All gone. Yeah, sad. Yeah.
Ready? Here we go. Joe Hornack. I'm here at the Buckeye Road reunion. I was raised on Buckeye Road. I lived on Buckeye Road ever since I started school in the kindergarten. Lived on Buckeye Road for the kindergarten and first grade, then moved to Lardette and lived there until I graduated from Benedictine High School in 1951. It's a great turnout. I'm glad not enough Slovaks here, but the Hungarians are very cordial.
Not enough Irish either.
No,
but
not enough Irish. Okay.
They're our friends.
Okay, but it's good to see everybody have a nice time and get along. And it was a great place to grow up, Buckeye Road. I have a lot of fond memories and a lot of good friends. Even to this day.
You're seeing some friends today too, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of good friends, yeah. And the music, I know the band well. I've been associated with them for about 15 years when they first got started. I'm my Slovak history is well documented. I'm in genealogy and I help other people and I work at the Slovak Institute. So I'm very proud of my heritage. It came upon me late in life, but late in life I was probably 50, and right.
And where is the Slovak Institute located?
Slovak Institute is located in St. Andrew's Abbey, Benedictine High School, same location on East Boulevard, now MLK, and Buckeye Road. It's been there since 1927, and the Slovak Institute has been in existence since 1952. I've been there the last 12 years. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. That's enough, Joe.
That's enough.
I don't have enough tape to interview you.
Okay, anytime.
I did this.
Yeah, my name is Del Richards. I was born in 1942, January 11th, and I hung around on Buckeye. I lived on Buckeye all my life. Down on 93rd and Kennedy, on Kensman, and then I moved up to 114th in Buckeye, and I married Janice K. Kook. Been married for 50 years this month, June 20th. I was a fabricator and welder for Manfredi Motor Transit for 33 years, and I'm still alive.
How many children?
2 children. I lost one girl. My son's 38, the youngest one, and my oldest one's 44.
Now your wife is Hungarian, right?
Yes, my wife's full Hungarian.
I always thought it was K-Cub. Is K-Kook?
K-Kook.
How was it spelled?
K-K-U-K.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And she lived on 106th in Buckeye.
And where'd you live?
Present?
No, where did you live back then?
I lived on Kennedy Avenue, Lower Kennedy, and I lived in the Weiser building on across from St. Elizabeth's Church, and then I moved up to next to the gas town, and then I moved back down to 96th Street, and then I moved to 114th in Buckeye when I got married.
And then now you live out pretty far.
I live Newberry, Ohio.
Not the boondocks, that's God's country out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a nice country.
All right, Del, we've known each other for many moons. Used to do some singing together and still do on occasion.
Not no more since I had my stroke.
All right, Del, thank you.
All right.
All right.
She's dashed.
This is Del's wife, Janice. You are looking at the back of her head. And if we come around to this side, this is what she looks like in this day and age, 2016. When we're rolling, okay? And then you tell me who you are and a little bit about yourself and where you live and you know, what your role is with the gardens, okay? Or the here. Okay?
Well, here I'm just a member.
Okay. Well, whatever you want to tell me is okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Hold that right about there.
Okay.
And then when you're all done, just kind of fold that so that I'll know you've done talking, okay?
As good as mine.
Good evening. My name is Ernest Mihaly, Mihai in Hungarian. I was born on Buckeye in 122nd Street, and I am still a resident of Buckeye. I have lived in 3 different homes on Buckeye within a quarter of a mile of each other. I am also the president of the First Hungarian Lutheran Church and vice president of the Hungarian Cultural Gardens of Cleveland, Ohio. We are in the process of renovating the entire gardens, and last year we had our 75th anniversary where we installed the legacy wall and the railings going up and down the stairway on both sides of our garden. We have the List concert on July 19th at 4 in the afternoon. It's free to all who would like to come down and enjoy the afternoon. We have Vera Holzer from the music school in Aurora. will be performing, and she always brings a couple of students to perform also. And in August 24th, we are having a golf outing at Hawthorne Country Club. Please come and enjoy. Thank you very much.
How did you know?
I don't know, you're sitting there looking the other way as you have the camera pointed in the direction. You're nasty.
I enjoy coming to the society here. I live local here. I joined the club years ago, and I'm proud of my Hungarian heritage and glad to be here with good friends.
I'm Bob Peters. I'm Bob's brother-in-law, and I live in Manaway and been coming here for many years and really enjoy it all the time.
Hi, my name is Bill Suhoyi, and I'm from Solon, and I've come here with my friend Bob, and we enjoy the Hungarian culture, and likewise all of the Hungarian people here are friends of ours, and so this is why we're here.